Well, hello there guys, welcome to yet another World War II game, The Troop. This is another squad-based, turn-based World War II game, and that's something that we absolutely love on this channel, war games in general. So we're actually going to be taking a look at one of the missions here for The Troop, and I think it's only fair that we go ahead and learn the basics of infantry combat, get in on the ground level, and see what it's like to face the Germans. Now, from what I understand, this is shortly after D-Day. Could be mistaken on that, but we are playing as British and Canadian forces, trying to, of course, work our way into German lines. Oh, 5:30, and we do have first contact. Now, I want to be very clear, this is not just an infantry-based game. There are tanks, etc.
Enemy units in the marked junction area as quickly as possible.
Love that British officer there giving us some suggestions. So, of course, basically we've got a basic move here, but we do have the ability to rotate the camera, which I always appreciate, especially with the turn-based titles here.
Try to locate the enemy
baby.
before you reveal yourselves.
That, guys. Try to locate the enemy before you reveal yourselves. So this is going to be truly a recon mission. All right, guys, let's get to it. I just want to get a nice view here of the Germans. Man, that is just beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. So how do we know if they're in our line of sight? I believe the line of sight is this clear area, and all these areas are places we can't see. Ideally, I'd want to, like, get into the bush and fire. Let's try that.
Yes, sir.
So I guess we just left-click, right-click.
Yes, sir.
It may be that it really wants us to actually go ahead and take the shot. Yeah, I think that's going to be the case. So let's see if we can just go ahead and fire. Oh, that is beautiful, guys. Here we go. 58% chance. Times 4 plus 18%. A lot of hit modifiers there, and we've got all the information on the left side. That's kind of reminding me a bit of that new game Second Front coming out. Oh, I love that, man. The gunfire is 100% on point. Just tremendous. It looks like we might still even be able to hit them from here, even sort of like through the trees. But it does look like that's going to lower our chance. 3% chance to hit, if I'm not mistaken. So, can we move him? Like kind of here to the edge of the woods? Guys, that is so cool. I'm already loving it. Here we go. I know obviously if we were close enough, we'd throw a grenade, but let's just open up here. And at least the enemy is entirely suppressed from what I can see. We might even be able to fire through this. No, line of sight is definitely blocked because of the two hedgerows. So let's just push him forward. And let's actually look over here, see if there are any other enemy units. It doesn't look like it. I think I pushed him a little too far. There we go. Hopefully we don't have anybody on the road. Get to it, boys. Let's get that volume down a little bit for the music. Ooh, yeah, that would completely turn the volume off, so let's just get the music off. No. Because I really do like the actual firing sounds. They're quite nice. Alright, I think we end the turn there. %, suppression. I'm hoping that the woods there covered us quite a bit. But look at that. Yep, we've got enemy infantry moving up, and they're going to go for our guys on the road for sure. They didn't take the shot. We better take our shot right now. What I'd like to do is move into that hedgerow and fire. So in other words, we have sort of hedge cover. But it looks like you can't move into the hedgerow. You can just be on one or the other side of it. So let's just light them up, boys. 14% chance to hit doesn't seem very good. Let's see the range of our grenade. Unfortunately, they are out of range of the grenade. So I'm just going to try to pin this infantry unit. Although, you know what? Do they have any woods cover? Let's take a look. No, they don't. They're out in the open. Let's fire. One down and 20% suppression. I'd like them to improve the KIA animation there. I think it's great when you see the guy drop down, but just seeing the skull quickly pop up might not necessarily denote that somebody got killed. I'd like that to be just a little more clear. Now, it also looks like, look at that, an enemy MG unit inside the building, we're going to have to get close and throw a grenade for sure. Let's move forward. Hopefully not close enough to get hit. And yeah, the audio there needs some work because I'm barely hearing anything. So we've got to bump up that master volume. Fortunately, he's not going to be able to fire this turn, but these guys can still keep the enemy under suppression. At least that's the goal. Completely eliminated our first German squad, boys. That's certainly something to write home about. And we shall end the turn. Also, this line of sight tool, I think this is what officially lets us know what we can see. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. So that really lets us know sort of our line of sight and where it extends. I think the blue is like we could definitely see. The purple is kind of see. Anything else is completely we can't see at all. And we can keep that LOS tool on, but I am going to let it go for now. Oh, now we've just got a proper gunfight. Okay, with small infantry, get your men right up to the building and pop a grenade through the window. Oh, baby. I hope he doesn't mean, like, literally right up to it. I'm hoping this is close enough. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait till next turn to pop that nade. But in the meantime, we will continue firing at the enemy over here. Again, our chance of hitting them is not great, but I don't want to move either, because, of course, then they could start tagging us. Let's move this guy across the field. Never move across an open field. And I'm going to take that advice here in this game. Moving across an open road is somewhat safer, because we can always dive for the bushes left or right. And end the turn. Got some MG42 fire. Oh my god, every single one of them. Well, lesson learned, my goodness. We're going to have to get up close and personal with one of these infantry squads. I thought we might be able to eat that first round of gunfire, but that's just not the case. So let's move here. I'm hoping that that stone wall will protect us for the most part. But it's clear that when we dump those nades in, guys, we really do have to be right up close to them with enough action points to spare. Incredibly, we actually do have sight on them, and despite it being a minimal chance of hitting, I'm tempted to shoot just to get that suppression, or attempt to. But here's what I'll do. I'll just move them up a little bit more. Hopefully they'll have sufficient action points to fire as well. If not, then we've learned that. So if we want to fire as well during the turn, we really should probably only go halfway so that we have sufficient action points to fire. I'm hoping that just one guy there can't do much damage. Oh boy, they've got some squads back there in the woods. Thank you, Stonewall. Not Stonewall Jackson, that's for our Confederate campaign. No, there are still two. They are getting past the bushes here. Are they going to target one of our units, or are we good? It looks like we're okay. But of course, that particular unit over there, you know, really worries me. So here's what I'm going to try to do. I'd like to get right there and throw the nade in. But I don't want to get to a point and then realize that I can't throw the nade. So let's just see here. We got to get in range, but that could potentially put us in range of his machine gun. Oh man, this is a tough call. You know, I'm just going to try to suppress him. So we've got that 20% suppression. We've still got this other unit here. Oh, I want to just dive in there and open fire. Let's hope we have the action points for it. I don't think we necessarily do. Also haven't used the Occupy ability. I wonder if this is specifically for buildings. And if the mount is maybe for fixed positions, which would be amazing. Oh, two down. We still got two guys. Oh, we got one guy. It looks like the commander with the red beret is the only one that's going to be able to throw that nade in.
Yes, sir.
You are a hero, son. Do what you got to do. See, I don't want to get right up there. I just want to get close enough that I still have action points. Oh, man. Only from the adjacent tile. That seems kind of crazy. Oh boy, we just have to hope that he's friendly, which he's not going to be. So in the meantime, we'll wipe out this unit. There Airmen are pissed after that situation, and we're going to have to move the third group, the airborne light machine gun group. Doesn't seem like they'd be ones to have a grenade. Just hope that they don't hit this guy. He is a red beret, guys. They do work miracles occasionally. Stay down, lad. Oh, you're dead. You are dead, son. We do have grenades, thankfully. We also have now an enemy infantry unit to worry about.
Yes, sir.
But I'm sure that plenty of allies on the landings had these similar situations to deal with. So let's see how we want to approach this.
On our way.
Shall not surrender. Open fire. And the reason I'm doing this is because we have coverage here, like pretty significant coverage. I say we wipe that unit out, and then we go for the building. These guys have caused us enough suffering. And by the way, I am adoring this. If you guys have gotten this far in the video, do me a huge favor, and I want you to comment down below what you think, specifically about the art style here, and the gameplay. Like, both the art style and the gameplay, what would you guys give it right now? And keep in mind, of course, there's still a lot of this game to come out. This is really just a demo. So, do you think that this has potential? I really do. The question is if, like, the mainstream audience will enjoy sort of the turn-based thing. They might not, but nonetheless, I'm really enjoying it. So they're all in the building at this point, which has me ridiculously worried.
On our way.
Because, of course, now we might have to do 2 grenade attacks, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if we can just kill them in the building. 20% suppression. We at least suppressed that first unit. Unfortunately, we did not kill anybody from it. The question is, can their MG spot us? Yeah, even at this distance, he can spot us. Thankfully, we didn't get hit there by anybody. We didn't take any rounds.
Yes, sir.
But I am going to try to move... Yeah, let's try to move on this side into the field, guys. This is the one situation where maybe moving into an open field is the right idea, just in an effort to avoid that MG fire. And I'm not even sure if we did. I'm hoping that he'd only be able to see out to where the windows are here. They've still got a unit there. Wehrmacht unit. He can fire at us, but not the machine gun. So I want to be very careful about this approach.
Yes, sir.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move right there.
On our way.
Hopefully going to kill the infantry unit inside the building. Because I don't know how many grenades we have. It says 1 to 3, but I don't know if it means they're going to throw all 3 at once. So I'm just going to focus my small arms fire there on the infantry unit. Hopefully we get a hit. If not, next turn I'm rushing over to throw a grenade in. Just don't want to take any chances here. Oh, nice grenade throw by the enemy. I don't even know how many casualties we took. 1 down, and it's the officer there. Guys, it comes down to these men here. So let's get right up close and personal. Grenade. Oh, yeah. That's 1 down.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, we still have another German in there, and still 1 guy alive on that MG. This is going to be tough, boys. Another 1 down. We have 1 guy left, I believe. He's actually running, which is unbelievable. Do we have another grenade? Guys, let's do it. Are we going to have another Medal of Honor recipient? I think we might. We just took out that final unit there, but we have the machine gun in the woods, man. We're going to have to get in the building and hopefully use it against that MG. Because he is repositioning. I think movement could be improved. You could see they're kind of like sliding across.
On our way.
Come on, son. And actually, our guy is carrying a Bren, which is exciting. Even though it's only 14% chance of a hit, we better get that hit. I don't like that he's going deeper into the woods because that makes him obviously a much bigger threat. Line of sight is blocked. We are going to have to move out there, boys. There's no way around it. Oh, boy. We don't even know where he is, so what I'm going to do is move 2 tiles this way. He's right there, boys. Let's hope that the grenade rings true. I think we just, by the skin of our teeth, got through the mission. Oh, these were just OS brigades, guys. Unbelievable. And there we go, guys. A victory. All enemy units eliminated. I love also that we've got the actual names of the units here. Pretty fascinating. And of course, if you want a better result, you'd want to have to hit the replay mission. In this case, I certainly would. It looks like the other things we have available here in the demo are meetings of legendary Panzers. So we're going to have a massive tank battle, armor and infantry battles in the crossroads, the basics of tank combat, and the basics of weapon gunnery. So sort of a tutorial, but also some additional missions that you can play on this particular demo. This game actually reminds me of, oh goodness, what's it called? It's not, I want to say Fire and Maneuver, because we just saw that, my goodness. Anyway, I'll put it in the description, but it does make me, it reminds me of Valor in Victory. There we go. Valor in Victory. It's got that feel to it, but almost like a more modern version of that. So I really can't wait to see what they come out with in terms of the missions. This should be interesting. Thank you for watching me bumble through this mission, and I hope you guys had fun. Make sure to check out the demo, hit that like, subscribe, comment down below, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much, boys. I'll see you on the next video.